And welcome back to another MBT Talk Show. This is Bryson Val, and I'm joined here with Tuttle and Walker Martinez. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about NFL, a couple high school games, and 3 college games. First, we're going to start with the Bills and Rams for the Thursday night football to start off this NFL season. I'm going to hand it over to Tuttle.
Well, I keep up with the NFL a lot. If you know me, you know that. But I've seen Matt Stafford's been dealing with an elbow issue throughout the offseason. But at the same time, this is still the defending champs. But I'm gonna go Bills here. I love Josh Allen. I love Stephon Diggs. Love that connection. I'm going Bills here.
I'm gonna go with Tuttle here. I'm gonna go Bills. Rams, they're returning a lot, but they also lost a decent amount. I don't know about the OBJ situation. I don't think he's playing. I think the Bills are going to come out hot. I'm hoping my boy on my fantasy team, Knox, tight end for Bills, does good tonight. And, I got Bills winning this game by probably it's going to be a good game down to the wire, but I think Bills are going to pull it out at the end.
I think it's going to be a great game, battle of two. You know, these teams could meet in the Super Bowl. We wouldn't be surprised here. It's a banner night for the Rams, actually, because they won the Super Bowl last year. But, you're going to need a Cooper Kupp to have a big game in the fantasy aspect of the game. But I'm going to go Rams here. Don't take that away from the defending NFL's champs. So I'm going to go Rams.
That's fair. Rams might pull it off, but I got Bills. All right, now we're just doing one NFL game today. Moving on to high school. First, we got Science Hill versus Powell. Now, we've played both of those teams. And with Jordan Potts back, I would assume Aiden Green's coming back. Darius, too. I don't know about Gianni. I got
Carnes.
He played versus Carnes?
Yeah.
All right, I got Powell winning this big.
If Powell comes out sleeping, I think Science Hill could steal one. They really could, but I just don't see that happening. Them already being 1-2, they already had their wake up call this year. Yeah, and it's at Powell. That's if you've ever played there, it's honestly kind of a hostile environment. I'm going Powell.
You know, I think both teams are going to play with a little bit of chip on their shoulder, not having a great start to the year. I think it could be really a game, though. I think Connor Wheeler might dominate in the run game like he did against Carnes. I'm going to go with the Panthers again, too. You know, I'm thinking, again, it's hard to take away from the defending 5A state champs.
All right, all 3 of us choose Powell right there. We got next game, Central versus Gibbs. This is a Rivalry Thursday game for tonight. And, Gibbs, they've actually showed out this season so far. They beat Carter, I think, just last week. Now, the problem about Gibbs is they don't have one home game, which is just terrible in my opinion. I mean, that just really hurts my heart for the seniors, for the Gibbs team. They don't have one home game this year. But I think this game's being played at Carson Newman, if I'm mistaken or not. At Carson Newman, all right. And, I will go with Gibbs on this one.
Yeah, I think especially them not playing a single home game this year, I think Gibbs seniors and just that team and all is going to play inspired about the first half of the season. Now, I think it's going to get tough for them, really tough second half of the season. You know, you're on the road the whole season. Even if you make the playoffs, you still don't get a home game. So, I'm going to go Gibbs now, but I think they fall off later in the season.
I don't really know a ton about either team. I know Gibbs started off with a win against I can't remember now. No, they beat Carter first week of the season. I can't remember who they beat first week of the season. And I know they'll have a loss to Webb. But they had a big win last week versus Carter. And Central, they had a big win versus Fulton 2 weeks ago, Battle of Broadway. So I'm going to go with Gibbs on this one, though. I think Gibbs really runs away with this one.
All 3 of us making the same decision once again. Now, this is probably where we are going to have some controversy decisions. First, we're now starting the college football talk. We got Bama versus Texas. Now, this is one of the biggest games of the year, and Texas fans really think they can beat Bama, but I think Bama's going to beat them by 40. That is my final guess. I think Bryce Young's going to throw for 4 touchdowns, and I don't think Texas will be able to stop him.
Okay, I'm going Bama here, but I'm going with a bit of a controversial take. I think this game's closer than people think. I think Texas can hang around to the fourth quarter, but then that's when I think Bama just takes off, and it's one of those games where it was close the whole game, and the final score doesn't tell the story because I think they're still going to win by 21, 28 points just from the fourth quarter alone. We're going to come back to Walker for his Bama Texas prediction. Oh, wait, no, he's ready.
Sorry, I was eating a pretzel. Got to get my snacks in. But I think this game is going to be a little close at first. I think it's going to be a little close, but I think Bama's really going to pull away. Bama's 20-point favorites, and I do think they cover that spread. I think they're really going to dominate this whole game. And Tuttle, do you have something to say, Tuttle? He's mimicking over here, guys, and I'd love to know if he had something to share. No, he's going to keep quiet on that one. But, I totally think Bryce Young could be back-to-back Heisman winners. I really believe in him. And is it Will Anderson on the defense? Is that his name?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's a stud. I think he's really going to dominate and shut Quinn Ewers and Brejon Robinson down. So, I'm excited for this game, though. And then here's Val.
Next, we're going with our hometown team, University of Tennessee versus Pittsburgh. Now, this is going to be a big game. Tennessee's bringing the Icy Whites. And Pittsburgh, they played a great game versus West Virginia. But let's be real, they should not have won that game. I'm going UT in this one. And I'm pretty sure UT's favorited in this one. And I'm going to go with UT in this one. But UT has to show up on the road to be able to win this game, which I think they will with their fast-paced offense.
Yeah, a lot of people think this game's going to be close, but I think Tennessee rolls in here, catches Pitt off guard, and this game is over by halftime. Now, with that being said, I don't think the final score finishes like 59-14 or something like that, but I think Tennessee has a huge lead at halftime. But I'm going Vols big here.
All right. Tuttle with the crazy pick of the day. Shocker, he has to have one every episode. But, I do think it's going to be a really close game. I got the Vols winning on a game-winning field goal.
Really specific.
I'm just trying to say it's going to be a close game.
I got you. Okay.
I mean, it's not going to be over by halftime, I promise you that.
No, I don't think it will be.
Pitt's too good of a team to be down by 20 at halftime. I think Keaton Slovis is a good quarterback, and he's going to really prove it, have a chance to prove it Saturday against the Vols defense, who's a little iffy, as we know. But I think Hendon Hooker's going to have a big game, and hey, you never know, this could be his Heisman moment, this game. So I'm excited for this.
All right. Kentucky versus Florida is our next game we're going to be talking about. Kentucky, they played, who was it? Miami of Ohio,
Yep.
It was,
Yeah,
week one.
Struggled.
And, they struggled. Florida played number 7 Utah. Utah came to the swamp, and Florida really showed out that game. AR-15 is going to play against Kentucky, and I think he'll score 3 touchdowns, 1 rushing, 2 passing. AR-15 is... every episode I say there's a dark horse for Heisman. I think AR-15 is a dark horse for Heisman. I mean, the pump fake I saw on the 2-point conversion is just something you don't see. So, I got Florida in this one.
Yeah, I want to say something. I want to shout somebody out here. Jonathan Cotton, our coach Cotton, he's a big Kentucky fan, and he seems to think they're going to probably win 10 games this year.
No.
I'm going to tell you right now, that's not happening.
No.
That's not happening. And you're going to be 1-1 after this week. Probably not going to be ranked after what Florida does to you this week, because I think Anthony Richardson's going to play the game of his life. And Will Levis sucks, by the way. Walker?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's believe the Florida hype, because I don't. Everybody hop on the train. I'm off the train. I've been off since this first station. I don't get on these bandwagons. I think Florida's going to win this game, but I don't think they're going to dominate. I mean, they beat Utah by Utah had a chance to win at the end of the game. Yeah. So, granted, Utah's a great football team, and Florida's a great football team, but they're not the number 12 team in the nation. I do not believe.
Keep in mind this game's played at Florida too, and it's sold out.
In the swamp,
Sold out.
Kentucky's losing.
I said Kentucky's losing, but everybody's acting like Florida's going to roll over Kentucky. Kentucky's not a bad football team. I think Kentucky's quarterback's a great quarterback, personally. But, I'm going to go Florida here. I like the Gators in this one. But week 3, we'll see not week 3. Is it week 3 the Gators play Tennessee? Week 4. Week 4, Gators can come up to Knoxville and
Fat L.
get what they deserve. Yeah.
All right, this is the last topic we're going to be talking on is Clemson's quarterback room. Now, DJ, he had a rough first half against Georgia Tech. Now, let's be real, he did. But he really picked it up second half. Now, what's his name? Clade, the 5-star that came in, the quarterback, he set himself a little drive in the end of the game, and he just looks smooth out there. He looks like he's been playing for the first team all offseason. Now, that guy, he's smooth. He's going to be just like Trevor Lawrence. He might lead Clemson to a national championship either this year or next year. Or not this year, next year or the year after next. And, he's really smooth. So, we're just going to go around and see if we think DJ should be starting quarterback or Clade.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it out there. I think DJ's trash. I think he's had way too many chances. That game should never have even been as close as it was in the first half. And I think the other quarterback should start this week. I mean, who are you playing? Furman? Take a shot. You spent 1.5 years on DJ. He hasn't shown you anything. And right now, they don't even look like a top 10 team with him. I say give the other guy a shot.
I do not think that the Clemson quarterback is trash. I mean, you're playing a Power 5 team, conference game on the road. Those are tough games to win.
He can't go a game without turning the ball over.
I didn't say he's a great quarterback either, but I do not think he's trash. We need to obviously put a new quarterback in right away. I think this week what Clemson needs to do is let him get the first half and majority of the second half, and then put this guy in the end and just let him get some more comfortable in a game-like situation. I mean, granted, guys, he is a true freshman, and he did get put in the end of the game, and he looked great, but I think Georgia Tech quit by then. They were kind of just giving him easy throws to make to just move the ball downfield, and he looked great, but I don't think that it needs to be a change of decision right now. I think they need to keep their minds open to it, but if he's winning, they need to leave him in the game. Something that we don't talk about here, and I just saw this on my phone, but Baylor's coming into BYU, the 9th-ranked team in the nation. They're 3-point dogs. How do you feel about that, boys?
BYU, they've always had a solid football program. They've not always been great, but they've always had a solid football program. I think Baylor will win the game by more than 3 points, but I think BYU will put up a fight for the first 3 quarters, and then around midway through fourth, they're just Baylor's just going to take away with the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this game's going to be sold out or what. I haven't really looked into it that much, but I like BYU this year, and Baylor's one of those teams. They can make the playoffs if the right things fall, but sometimes BYU can be a hostile environment, and I think that's the type of environment they're walking into here, and I think BYU runs away with this late.
I think Baylor could easily make the playoffs if they win the Big 12. And their schedule, other than Oklahoma, is not really too. Oklahoma State is really their only big tough games, and the Texas will have this year. And Texas. Sorry, I didn't see Texas. But I like Baylor in this. I just cannot believe they're 3-point dogs. It kind of shocked me. So, boys, week 1's over. Is our top 4s changing any?
Well, first off, Utah is all. God, I don't even want to talk about it. Bryson.
My top 4, I'm pretty sure what it was: Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, and then Baylor was number 4. I will put Georgia at number 2. Ohio State did not really impress me. I know they played number 5 Notre Dame, but I will keep Alabama at 1, Georgia at 2, Ohio State at 3, and then Baylor at 4, having Baylor win the Big 12 championship.
Yeah, Utah, I hate you. I want to start with that. But I do have a new top 4 just for this week. I got Bama 1, obviously, Georgia 2, and I'm going to go surprise here at 3. I'm going Michigan.
How's that a surprise? A lot of people have Michigan in theirs.
Well, I'm just saying, because everybody seems to have Ohio State over them. This week, I've got Michigan over Ohio State, and then I got Ohio State coming in at 5. And I don't even have Clemson in my top 10.
Who's your number 4?
Ohio State.
Well, the Michigan-Ohio State game's in Columbus this year, so I think Ohio State's going to take care of Michigan. On my end, I feel a lot more comfortable with Miami in that 4 spot. I mean, taking care of Bethune-Cookman, 70 points is great. I know it's not a big win, but I'm not talking about Miami and so much on that point. Clemson, not looking great. ACC looks open for the taking. NC State's barely beaten Eastern Carolina. I know it's a rivalry game, but still, come on now. You're going to win those games by a lot. So, looking pretty good. So I like that Miami pick, and I'm keeping mine the same. Feel very confident about it.
Coach Terry, we're recording our MBT. You want to give our top 4 college football teams?
Your top 4 college football teams.
Yes, sir.
Alabama.
Alabama number 1.
Yes, Alabama's number 1
Yes,
for
sir.
sure, without a doubt. Ohio State number 2. As bad as I hate to say it,
Yes, sir.
I think they're 2.
Georgia.
Georgia's 3. Georgia's 3 possibly could be number 2 easily.
Mm-hmm.
And number 4, man, I could go I could go a lot of teams on 4.
I put Baylor at 4, and Tuttle has like Michigan, Ohio State around there.
Mm-hmm.
I got Miami.
Man, you're going Miami? No, I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm
we're
not,
doing
I'm
that.
not going Canes. You can't knock the Clemson Tigers out of the running red just because of the conference that they play in.
Mm-hmm.
You got to give them an opportunity right there to be in the 4 just because of the conference they're going to play in. They're going to win a bunch of games right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Respect.
All right.
All right, that's Coach Terry, ladies and gentlemen, the legend.
One more thing, boys. One more thing. Everybody, they want to be done, but I'm not a quitter. I like this. I enjoy it. It's good. Start the NFL season this Sunday. Super Bowl picks. Give me the 2 teams in the Super Bowl and the winner of those teams. In those games.
I got Tampa Bay, and I got the Bills. Tom Brady is going to lose his 8th Super Bowl ring, and Josh Allen's going to get his first one.
Yeah, first option, Bills, obviously. Now, my second one, I don't know. There's a lot of good teams, but my second one, I'm going surprise. Trey Lance takes the 49ers through the NFC, shocks the world, has an amazing season, and gets the Niners into the Super Bowl. Now, I don't think they win, but I think they do go back.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird pick by Tuttle. I mean, he can't go one episode without making a crazy pick, but now he can't go an episode without making 2 crazy picks. So
2 crazy picks now.
a little wild. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get the Rams in the Super Bowl. I'm not jumping. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get the Bills in the Super Bowl, but I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I don't know. This is tough. Give me Tampa Bay. Tom Brady. He's the GOAT for a reason. He's a winner.
Can't go wrong with Brady.
Never go wrong with Brady. So I'm gonna go Brady. But ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna bring us a close to this episode. Again, like, subscribe, comment down below. Give us your Super Bowl teams. We love you guys. Martinez out.
Vowel out. Tuttle out. And that does it for MVP Talk Show. Tune in because we're the best.